Hello, everybody. Hello, my dream. Thank you for the 5 month in a row subscription. I appreciate it. So today we are starting our journey into, oh God, what year was it? We're going into back in time into Russia. I do appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. So I think it's like 1905 Russia. Don't quote me. I'm sure it'll tell me. It'll tell us at the beginning, but yeah. So I have been super excited. I think that was like even may have been one of my last streams. My bit was for this game. It was the demo, and I loved it. So I've been waiting patiently for this. So we might as well just go ahead and hop right in, huh? Ooh, there we go. Now I'm not all like covered. Then I guess I could probably move this up. Also, I have a new friend with me. I've not come up with a name for the corgi yet, but he's just going to be sleeping in the corner. Just a sleepy, sleepy corgi. So no name yet, so I'll take it suggestions, and then if I can get a few people to suggest a name, maybe we'll do a vote. But who knows? So we're just gonna go ahead and hop on into the game. Also, let me know if the audio is too quiet or something. Thaumata is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge or a temperance is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one. Apollo when he's not trying to go after leaves. So that is true. Okay. Ooh, I am lagging. I need to figure out how to fix this. I'm stop animation at the moment.
And lately, more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him.
Okay, so it looks like we are starting from where the demo started. So for those of you who did not watch the demo, have played the demo, this will just be a repeat. Or I guess, if you haven't played the demo, it'd be new. But if you have watched or played the demo, then this is going to be a repeat. Hi, Butamus. I literally just started the game, but like I was just saying, this is starting from where the demo started.
Miracle workers, preachers, and folk.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the demo, so we get to see if they changed anything or if it's different. Or the same, sorry. Also, it really bothers me that I am lagging so bad. Oops.
But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way.
The main guy of Victor?
Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send
Yeah.
word as soon as
Even though he
you
looks
get
super sick.
there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have.
Okay, so if I click anywhere off of the screen, it will mess up. Okay. You can fix it. How are you going to fix sick Thaumaturgy? Hmm? I'll figure it out. You can't even figure out your foot.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but...
Gentle,
Are you feeling
loving.
all right?
I'm not quite sure that's the kind of help he needs.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
We're gonna play a trick on
Take
him.
this down, please. Alright. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I...
Currently,
I hope
yes.
you will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
Currently, he is sick.
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Send greeting to your sister.
Please add my love to you.
Not quite that kind of sick.
Touching.
I would say more of a spiritual sickness.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. Szulski. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And
More-
this is supposed to be Georgia.
no.
Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
It will be explained. I do not want to ruin it, though.
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Yes, well,
Thank you.
kinda. He sees demons.
Loony.
I forgot this was point and click. I'm kind of going to skip some little bits, like not like cutscenes, but like some of the letters and stuff, because I don't want to have to read all that again. Oh shit. What did you do? We're gonna explore. Cause this is all like a detective game as well, but with ghosts and demons and stuff. I just want to see if there's anything that will help. Yeah, okay. Oh. Do you think he's upset because of the
village,
funeral?
by chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to
I
go.
have not played Banishers.
Station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any.
Hold on. I'm going to fix maybe my graphics. Maybe that'll help with the lagging. Okay, well that's good. I don't want to have this too shitty.
Higher.
The village is what interests me.
See,
Well,
still.
if you've got reason to be there,
Have
climb
you
in.
played Banishers, Butimus?
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who
Horse
else
spit,
would
yes,
want
lots
to
of
live
horse
in a
spit.
shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
Oh, damn it. Ow. How do I do this again? There we go. Did that help?
Ah, you came for some healing.
Well, I'm trying to figure out a way for me to be able to not be so laggy.
Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented.
Okay, I've not watched
so
any
be sure
reviews
to
on it. I was
fix it.
interested in it,
Where might I find him?
but I never
I bet
tried to
he's
play
still
it.
in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Did you delete your own message? Because I didn't delete it.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone
So we
to
are.
shoot the breeze.
Oh, that's the message. Okay. I was confused. God, it really bothers me that I'm so laggy.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the
So we
little
are
shop,
going to go
up
see
the steps.
Rasputin.
They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Oh, I can't do it. Oh, there we go. Ah! Made of string, sticks, and feathers, it's supposed to protect residents from the influence of evil powers.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here? Hey, Putnik. You coming from far? Indeed, I'm tired. Nice boots. Are they warm?
Yeah, we're gonna be proudful.
Particularly warm boots. Thanks.
We're prideful.
Sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Oh,
Don't tempt me, Luca.
thank you,
Don't
my
tempt
dream, for
me.
gifting
You
Butimus
said
a sub.
trying to sort out formalities with this tourist.
Yes, that
Is
that
it
Rasputin.
We're the Tsar's soldiers. Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Hello, Isabel. Ooh, our first fight. Start the fight. I'm gonna do this a quick one. I'm doing pretty well. I'm happy that this game finally came out. How are you doing? I'm gonna do this one. Ah, been cat. Eh. Perception allows you to add. Okay. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad that you're good. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Eh. Yes. And later on, as we get access to our saluters, they'll be able to participate in combat too. Oh, thank you for the follow, Cursed Wolf. How are you doing today?
There's the Ruskies, right?
Yeah.
They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Have I ever wanted to quit life and become a taxi? As in, like, an actual taxi or, like, a taxi driver? Because, for me, they're about the same. You're a possum. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I am doing amazing today. I am so excited to be playing this game. Okay, we're gonna... Which one? I'm gonna do mind. Oh. Let's see, but to answer your question, Beautimus, I would probably... I have to... I don't know. I would probably say I have to be a taxi driver. Just because, like, if the car gets destroyed, they have to replace it. I guess same thing with the person, but still. I have been a pup for... God. What? Maybe 12 years? Yeah. I have been a pup a long time. Beautimus, you do need to do your taxes. It is almost over. Restores focus, reduces focus by... Ooh, we're gonna do this one. You've been a pup for 2 years? Okay, nice. Yeah, oh, I had to really think about that. Ooh, a dog. God, why do you have to remind me you're so young? Because you have to. That's very rude. What got you into
Forgive me, sir.
pup play, Wolf? See, it's Rasputin. You can't see my mouse, but my mouse is covering, like, flying over his face.
I forgive you.
That is true. At least you're not Dylan Young.
Sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and
you're old. Old as in like someone you've known for a while, or old as in like they're old?
People in place he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
yes, I've heard, especially in.
And Beautimus, you are not old.
I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases, inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
Yeah, I think you might be older than me for like 1 year, 1 or 2 years. I went to see for myself.
Help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything.
Yeah, I am a Rice Krispie treat.
And I know the meaning of that word.
Yeah, my body feels old as well. That's why my dream calls me a Rice Krispie treat, because I am always cracking. Someone I know since I was born, he came out to me and told me, oh, okay. That kind of old friend. Just wanted to double check.
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already
A lifetime friend is always good.
I've crossed almost 3 continents.
You're 27. Oh, you're a baby.
But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people.
Yeah, Dream, you are a baby. I've called you a baby a few
They've gone around
times.
calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face or flee for my life.
Hey, some people pay for
Now
that kind of
I'm a
treatment.
wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and
Hey,
I'm
some people
still
get paid
asking
to be
for
spat
help.
on, so I won't judge. I won't judge
And
Rasputin.
I'll hear what you have to say.
We'll accept his challenge.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of.
Exactly.
Something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something
Hey,
only
Dream, we do not judge on here.
First,
This
I
is
need
a
to have
judgment-free
something
zone.
that belongs to you. To
Well,
learn
depending on what it is.
It's
Some
a
things
sort
I
of
will
pattern
judge you on.
I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Some things are worth being judged.
this.
Okay, so we got prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. Okay. When you hit 30, your body starts downloading free DLCs. Say that. Examine the object.
Have you figured
I don't know
out-
what you're talking about, Dream.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I don't judge you on anything. You're
While
crazy.
we wait,
Okay, observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Okay. I gotta use my
Let's
perception.
take a look around.
Snappy snap! Oh, you're a pink puppy. Okay, I know a few pink puppies. I am a blue puppy. Oh, my mind's not high enough. I knew I should have got that. Okay, search the tavern to find... Ooh, I need to sneeze. Ugh, sorry.
Who would have thought there were such layers of...
Well, I'm sorry. It's because you're being mean to me, Dream. Okay, I don't think I can upgrade anything. That's true, you are always mean, especially to me. Okay, we'll go back, talk to Rasputin.
what have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an
Rasputin!
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend.
Lover of Russian yin.
Therefore, a
Hyenas in
Petersburg lady-in-waiting
hyenas
was
or
very
hyenas in
devoted to
bean?
you, gave you her breviary.
Honestly, I don't remember where I got it. Its contents were always more important. Have a seat.
Yeah, he'll remember this.
Tell me again. Why were you looking?
Usual, like in the furry community, it's usually like hyena. Oh, and Butimus, here's the explanation of what's going on with Victor.
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
We'll beg.
I don't have much dignity left. I'm prepared to beg for your help.
That won't
But yeah,
be
so
necessary.
pretty much he tried to
I meant I don't
to
know if
capture
I
another like demon,
My gift
but
is something
in
I've received
doing
from
so,
some I've helped,
he
others
severed his own
I've
tie to his
I've never
main
treated the
demon, pretty
Thaumaturgy.
much.
Maybe just do the same with me as with
And
you.
so yeah, so he's going crazy now.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice.
Exactly. You never want to fuck up your connection with your first demon.
Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
It's
Where
ooh, this is different,
am
I think.
Rasputin.
So in this one, like the Thaumaturgy are because they have a connection to the demons, will allow them to be able to help things, like help people. So it's like in an access to the demon, they get magic.
There's no one in here.
Yes, and I assume you're talking about Charlie from like the Paranormal Activity movies, right?
I need to get out of here.
Ah, okay, like that Charlie. No, never mind. The demon from Paranormal was Toby. Yeah, she's a good demon. Yeah, these are, well, some of them are good demons. We'll see a not so good demon here soon. So yeah, we do need to catch up on Has Been. So for the pup colors, it depends on the pup for that. Like I like blue. So I try to get it all blue. But for some pups, it's like flagging their own color. Let me see. I don't remember the hanky code. Let me see. Oh. So there's like different blues. So because it's different shades as well. I don't think I can say these on stream. Mine is enjoys sucking on lollipops or having lollipops sucked on. That's light blue. Robin's egg is 69ing. It also depends on what side you wear it, but these are just the general things I'm using. Navy, medium blue is cop stuff. Navy blue is doing things that I can't say some of these. Let's see. I saw black. Okay, well, black I can say is heavy SM. So sadomasochism. Dark gray, which would be what? Charcoal? Latex. So yeah. Those ones I can say. The other ones I could not say. How about this? I will send you guys the hanky code. Cause yeah, that's a lot. A lot of it I cannot say. Oh, I never sent my text to to you, Butimus. I'd written out a text message and then forgot to hit send. There you go. I sent it to the two of you. Okay, so we're going to resume our gameplay. So this... Oh, let's see. I think I can pull his information up. So this is Upier. He is our main demon. I think they give a history. No, not sending you nudes. That's for later. Alright, so there we go. This is the story of Upier. Shh, I'm kidding, Dream. Calm down.
What is this sound?
I call Upier Pimp Daddy Kane. So if I'm ever streaming and I just refer to Pimp Daddy, I am talking about him. Because also when I think of Pimp Daddy Kane, I think of Scary Movie 2.
You've never grasped the science of
I
spotting
need to see
the
what to do
perfectly
about getting my
obvious. Can you
avatar
still
to stop being so laggy.
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself.
Scary
You
Movie
can't
2
see,
is
but
my
can you at least
favorite.
hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Wolf and Butimus, what are your favorite scary movies?
Do you hear me?
Also, Isabel, what is your favorite movie? Scary movie. As in, like, the scary movie. So this one right here is not a good
I
demon.
can see, Father. Clearly.
A walk? Where are you going? Oh, is it snowing outside? I haven't looked outside.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
But look, I'm healed.
Yes, absolutely.
What is wrong with my arm?
I wanted to sweep.
She's got one track, man. I wanted to sweep.
It's so good to see you again.
Pimp Daddy.
And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutar, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to
I
sweep.
wanted to sweep.
Yeah. I knew it. I love her. I don't know her name, but I love her. I would do the exact same thing. I wanted to sweep. Multiple objectives. Okay. Can I pet the dog? Can I pet that dog? Okay, we're gonna look around the village before we leave. See if there's anything fun. Just gonna keep snapping until something pops up for me. Can I do something? Nope. Okay, okay. You should wear dark pink around me. What is... I should, but I probably won't. I'm not a pink person. I don't care for pink. At least not on me. Okay, so now we got that. Ooh, we're gonna go with this. Especially if I can 50% chance of interrupting. Like, I'd get the hanky for it, but I wouldn't like wear it as like my like in my pup colors.
As much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly.
Will I?
This liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Okay, dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants. Peasants. The obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she'd better do it quick. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. Yeah, I am always gonna laugh at the word peasants. It seems that the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in an act of revenge. Classic of genre. Make it calm down.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
Okay. Okay, so we'll go inside and talk to the lady. Oh, what's going on? Okay. Talk to her.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Something continues to elude you. Keep searching.
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here?
I need to look at something before I forget.
Are believers, of course. But
because I got the deluxe edition, I can change the UI setup. She needs to sell you to her.
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Bukavac.
Bukavac!
But other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
Okay.
Well,
That's all we
then,
can
I
do
hope
for
you'll
it
still be
now.
alive when I get back, madam.
Okay. So... Okay, I think that's all I can do. There's something here.
I felt something.
They'll go gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Okay. Vesna has left the distinct trace of her fruit. Okay. So can I... Remember, she lives in this house. Yeah.
Am I sensing?
But there's stuff here. Okay. Shard. Okay. I think I can go talk to that old lady about this. Actually, let's talk to... we'll hold off. We'll talk to this lady, though, see if that opened anything.
Been going in so many...
No, okay.
Well then...
Okay, so I guess we will continue on with the main story.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away.
They might.
And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Manipulation. Okay. A shovel. What is that, though? Find the person with the flaw that the... Oh, okay. We'll do this for... I guess if I can, we'll go try that. I don't know, I'm stuck.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What are you doing here?
Ooh, a fight. Here is where we get to use our Upier.
I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk
Well,
all
Upier.
right.
Upier? Upier. Upier. I don't know. Can I adjust my upgrades? I can, okay. Reduces focus by 1. Okay, I'm gonna do that one. There. And fight! Okay, so in order to launch strong attack against enemy, you must take away all of their focus. Okay. Do that. Enemy has lost all of their focus and is now in the breakdown state. Bam! Okay, I was like, am I damaged? We'll do this one again. Concussion! Bam! Don't let an enemy launch an attack. Win a skirmish in 6 rounds or less. Win a fight with full health points.
You could say that, sure.
Okay. Try this again now. Open your door!
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please, please.
Okay, so she won't talk to us. Okay. But I can... Restores focus. We're gonna go with this one. Double damage. We'll do this. There we go. Okay, now we'll go find Rasputin.
I'm not going anywhere.
Make the coachman's fatigue go away.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Damn right. It's only during loading screens my avatar seems to be better. Okay, we're gonna search before we talk to anyone. Okay, stone strike against stone, heavy guided, blows carry anger and despair. Okay, I think that's it then.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy. Thank him for his help.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
Explain what's changed.
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond
I feel that.
stronger as each moment
But you
passes.
should eat, like you told me this morning.
For you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
Okay, what is
When
he
I
doing?
heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul.
And
The village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have
yeah, my bed
haunted
was
it.
comfy too.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft.
As it should be.
They believe
Everything
after
bad
Vasily's passing,
in
the
any
village was
situation is
possessed
just
by some
witchcraft.
monster that howls at night or some other Yaffiets.
Ask about the woman.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
Sure it does.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Tell me about.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Okay. Superstitions. A woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. His name is Bukovac. Peaceful and happy village? Not quite. We don't want quiet and peaceful. We want chaos and anger. Okay.
I felt something. Where is it?
Something over here.
So much suffering.
What's this? Ah. Bukovac.
Can you feel it?
Exactly.
It's the smell of mystery. True fear.
So Vesna was here. Which was the lady we tried to talk to in the village. Destroyed door frame. An impetuous person.
A horrible death.
Okay, I think that's everything. Talk to Ubir.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
There's the Bukovac.
Your mother gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer.
I might name that the angry puppy.
Maybe I should give him back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Vesna's trace. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturgy. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Another fight!
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Yes, and I'll do it again! Oh, look at that! Say yes and that you can do it again!
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest.
Exactly.
He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Okay, I don't think I have any new upgrades. Okay, who... I'm gonna go for you. Yeah. And now we shall concuss him! Bam! Ah, my face! Oh, he took my focus, too. Heal myself. Ow! Bam! Heal me! So I'm probably gonna need to be healed after this round again. There we go. Ah! Do this. Yeah. Okay. Because I want some healing. Even though I don't... I'm pretty sure I get healed after every fight, but still.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Okay. Oh yeah. We'll just do this. Develop that one. Okay. Okay. To the Kawaj. Okay, now let's see if we can talk to the Ooh, what's that? Okay. Now we'll see if we can talk to the old lady about some more stuff. Maybe we can get some more information.
You've been going in so many circles, your head...
That's about the Visali's death.
And that tragedy at the Elder's farm. Did it affect people badly?
Some less, others more. He was like an icon to some folk here.
But I found out he could be heavy-handed.
He was a drinker and a beater. So, some folk here don't miss him one bit. Have you got many more nosy questions?
Nope.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Oops. Okay, now we'll go talk to Vesna.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
I think she's just crazy.
You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Okay.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am,
yeah.
Please open the door.
She has to be crazy.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
He'd better not be here when he gets back.
Exactly. I'm glad we're on the same page, Dream. Conclusion. Luca resident sees Luca as sullen, churl, and recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasily's house the night the murder took place.
I know you're
You better.
scared, but please just open the door
Or
a crack
else.
and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Calm her down and make her feel safe.
Please don't be afraid. I just need to know.
I don't know. We'll find out.
He's chopping wood.
I have a whole week to come up with something. Oh no, I should have given her the doll. Oh well, that's my fault. You know I can get creative. You might, who knows?
Again.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
What?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear?
No.
Going to see Luca Bogosian.
Maybe. But no. Crush me, Uwu. No, no, Uwu.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was your own fault.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could.
Oh, damn it.
Get out of here.
Ah.
Here you are.
The Bukovac. Angry puppy. And here's our first boss fight. We're gonna do balanced. Okay, defeat the wild salutor. You must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bar tells you when the wild salutor sends more enemies against you. Relaxation. We'll do that. Can we not? Oh, I guess not. Okay. Maybe we'll do that for a quick attack, relaxation for that. Okay. Oh, it's fine, Butamus. Bam! Yeah. So there is no need to worry. Ow! Okay, Bukovac has caused you to enter the suffering state. States can have a benign or potential deadly effect. Read their description carefully. Receive damage 2 to the end of every round. Oh. No, it's not permanent. Damn, okay. Do that. I'm gonna do that because I need to be healed. Get concussed. I need to be healed. Bam! Okay. I'll focus on her. I'll have him do that. I wonder if I get more salutors, I can target more with different ones. Okay, this will kill him. But I guess I could probably have her heal me. Oh well. do this and then have him heal me. Because I don't... Okay. There we go. Heal me! Bam! What is this? Complication reduces restored health. Oh, you bitch. Ow! Eh! Ooh, I won! Vehemence.
You lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturgy. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
The Bukovac is mine! You defeat Bukovac, the D-Dimension Salutor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Salutor won't obey your orders, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. You achieve the unachievable. What did I get? Beast of Transcaution?
How do you feel? Are you all right?
The first word that popped in my mind was Trans-Caucasian, but I knew that was not the right word.
Facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
Is it though?
He didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch. To the stake with her. To the stake.
And you, why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine.
Let's
I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
I'm not in a house. You can't burn it down.
Go. You don't need to see this.
Okay. Should we prevent Luca from making a rash decision, remind Luca of the proof that he loves Vesna, or force Vesna to flee? Which one shall we do? Huh? Anybody? Okay. Of course you weren't. You're probably too busy talking to one of your people. Should I prevent Luca from making a rash decision, remind Luca of the proof that he loves Vesna, or force Vesna to flee? Yeah, I know, and I'm pretty sure I know which one it was. The first one, prevent Luca from making a rash decision. That's hard for me to say. Rash decision. Rash decision. Rash decision. There we go, I did it.
Exactly. Beat it, you scoundrels. There's enough blood in this village already.
Yeah.
Sharing a village with murderers? You were the first to spill blood! It's not the same. If that's the case, you're banished from the village.
Ooh,
get out of here!
They got banished.
We'll burn away the impurity you left in our village.
Ooh. Dream, you just got these people kicked out of their village and their house burnt down. You wish you could feel bad. Okay, so I got one. Probably just do 4 to 1, so I lose. Every 4 damage I take, I lose 1 focus. I don't like that. I'm gonna go with that one. Oh, I bet you did. We're gonna use that on this one. Actually, let's look at the Bukovach's abilities. Howl. Cast State of Suffering. Okay. Bloody Wedding. Inflicts damage equal to 8 for each enemy affected by Suffering State. Okay. Doom inflicts damage. The lower the enemy's health points, the faster the skill suite. Okay. Sermian Blow inflicts damage. Casts State on all enemies. Receive damage 3 to 4 at the end of every... Okay. I'm wondering if we can get more Salutors depending on, like later on, because it would be weird that they just have 1 per with, like, the rest of this open down here. And once again, you can't see my mouse cursor, but... Belongs to Vesna, a simple peasant girl from Caucasia. Oh! Caucasia. Who killed her father in retaliation for his cruelty. Bukovach follows this flaw. Increases the deed dimension force by 1. Okay. You two are trans-Caucasian.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
How does someone get this much male attention asking for a
Will
friend?
this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's
Who's getting male attention?
You've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
Oh, yeah, he is.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one
He's...
to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail.
He's giving me shit for this.
My condolences about your father.
Are you messaging him?
Do you still want
Wait.
to send something?
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
Okay, that's what I thought.
Share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovach, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
Tell him about your father's death.
That my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe
They have the
it was his
same
first chance
name.
to speak to you. A prophecy.
You weren't specific.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
That's on you, not me. Gotta go to
I
Warsaw.
have to bury my father in Warsaw. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do.
Well, I didn't know that.
Time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor. Have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestone?
Yes. Oh. Same.
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself. With his brain.
I know how you get that much male attention, but I'm not allowed to say it on stream.
The white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Uh-huh. And I'm just ugly. Yay, title screen. I don't know what you're talking about. You're always mean to me. I don't believe you. Uh-huh. Look at that. Can't even get your story straight. Fine, you can't even get your story gay.
Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw.
Yeah, that you can't get your story correct.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of
So this was where the demo ended, so anything after this scene is going to be all brand new. So I will be like reading everything. Read him what the papers say.
The only person I consider close is my sister, but Varsovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked the train.
Sure.
They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings.
I need to get a new chair.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three petitions.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Workers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
Share
There's
observations.
a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt and fighting. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Warsaw!
Look, Dream, they're talking about you.
To Warsaw.
I think the time's come to ask where you
Don't neglect your horse.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Yeah, that's me. You neglect me. All the time. Is that blood? I hope that's not blood. Actually, I do kind of hope that's blood. Uh-huh, sure. I'm so neglected. Yeah, you tried to kill me, so you could neglect me. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Don't I have an ability like that? Mm-hmm. Heard that before. Okay, that's double damage. So why won't it? Is it maybe because if they're like it'd have to be labeled like that? Once again, you guys can't see the fucking mouse cursor. If you buy upgrades with Thaumaturgy points, develop panel once acquired assign. Okay.
When people unite, empires fall.
Do it. Fight me. Because you're abusive. So this is all new. Okay. What's this? Wanted. To all the police to choose Warsaw, begin Aburici Niadzik? Leader of the Shiv gangs. Ooh. No. You leave them on me. You're just lucky that I'm dark so you can't see them. Ooh, glass. Oh. Anti-thaumaturge? Beware of thaumaturges, who act in secret, plotting to bring down the economy and thus take complete control over our society. Let us protect our children from those degenerates waiting for the right moment to take control over the most innocent minds and souls. Let us get rid of those parasites. Recent research shows that thaumaturges' brains are burned out from thoughts that go against nature. Hence, they cannot be treated equally to normal people. Let us act now before it is too late. Oof. Today's the Supreme Order of August 28th was announced. The Governor General of Warsaw, Commander of the Warsaw Military District Adjutant? I don't know that word. General Maksymowicz will be released from his current duties while retaining the title of General. He will be replaced by his second in command, General Scallon. Okay, I'm not reading all that, though. I just want the experience points. Give me, give me, give me. 11-hour work days are killing us. 11 hours. Let's follow the example of the workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9 working hours. Join the strike. Put down your tools and join the fight for our future. Okay. I used to do 12, 16-hour days. Wimps. Shh. It's not a contest. It is not, though. Unless it's a contest of whose body will break down first, because then you'll actually, you'd still win. Because these people are dead. So their bodies have broken down well before yours. The city that does not forget. Well, someone's got to work the streets.
Why such a crowd?
The circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy...
My emote wall didn't work. Of course you do.
This demands my decisive action.
That's something I'm gonna have to remember to look at as my emote wall.
I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
Oh, that was a long name.
A butcher.
Ask her about Scallon.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here. That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Oh!
Before and after execution.
Oh!
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over.
I can't
From
understand
the moment
him.
this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None? Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Give an evasive
I was
response.
born in Warsaw, but I'm lapsed. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestować.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samobladanie, Poliaki. We won that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Huh?
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
Sure.
That seems more like a job for the servants, young lady.
Go ahead. Look down.
bullets? Oh.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this.
She keeps dropping them.
The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
And try.
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go.
Oh, so she knows.
Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
That's true.
Can I explain it to you another time?
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
I think they're still wanting to do that.
So nicely. I'm going to take a look around.
Find a way to get out of the kettling incident. Bullets that fell from under the woman's dress scattered on the pavement. Small bullets carrying big ammunition. Hope. Each bullet was hidden in the nooks and crannies of the undergarment with care, precision. Okay. Talk to him.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine?
Fuck off!
Rude. Guess I can try and talk.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Gospodi will be home in November.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe
In order
there's
to
a faster
pacify the
way
crowd,
to
they
get
won't
this
hesitate to
situation
arrest those who
resolved.
draw their attention.
Back off, Polyak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum. Davai.
Oof. We'll leave for right now. Police barrier meant to help keep... Okay. Sergeant wants to call it a day and go home as fast as possible. A manhunt entails a lot of work that he'd rather avoid. With a little nudge, he might settle on taking in the agitators and letting the rest go.
Did the corporal tell you we're going to shoot?
Let's just make him accuse the worker.
Достаточно. Should we go in and capture the worker who's mouthing off and let Deras go?
Da, Sergeant. We can use anyone as an example.
Shagom march!
There we go.
Goodbye.
You're welcome.
I wanted to thank you at our next meeting. We could use someone like you.
We? Meaning the people you were carrying ammunition for and who got you Dutch pomade for your hair.
You haven't just got pretty eyes, you know how to use them. Maybe you'll find time one day for some jam donuts at Burke Rotblitz's?
Okay, another meeting. The Mermaid City's Sun? What's this? Carnival ball at the public casino before midnight. The Polonaise, waltz, the quadrille, the mazurka after midnight. Some of these words are really hard for me to pronounce. Okay, so I have to go this way. To the cemetery. No, you don't. Starts at 2. I know you do. Offer first-rate decorations and equipment and arranges funerals ranging from the humble to the most extravagant, very low prices. Mm-hmm. Obituary.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
They're burying Satan in sacred ground.
Some of those assembled believe it to be sacrilege. Konstancja Szabłowska, the Warsaw Courier. What is your opinion, considering the book at your side?
He's a tempermancer. Don't let him through.
Let's do this one.
Manners are a waste of time.
Get that heretic with fire and sword.
Fire and sword. I get both. Okay. Select yourself a salutor. You can preview. God, both your and your salutor skills. This will help you plan the battle. Summoning another. You can summon another salutor at any time. A green frame around their salutor's image means they are exceptionally effective in a fight. Okay. With the given enemy, read the description above the salutor. Find out if they're useful or not. Okay. Bam! Enemy reinforcements are on the way. Well, that's rude. I assume I need to kill him quickly. Okay. Might as well try and heal. Ow! Yes. Quick attack, bam! That's not sword or fire. You lied. The enemies can have a trait that makes them immune to your attacks. Traits are related to different dimensions and can be disabled. To disable an enemy's traits, attack them with a salutatory that belongs to the same dimension as the trait. Not that if you don't have the required dimension force, you can take away all of the opponent's focus and launch a strong attack. Okay. So resistance to mind? Oh, heart. Okay. We'll heal ourselves again. When did I get a gun? He'd be packing. What? Maybe because he has a gun, I pulled out a gun? I don't understand.
That was so enchanting. Spectacular. You with a scowl and a puffed out chest, and them dropping like flies in the blink of an eye. Collapsing on their own, becoming delirious.
So I love murder.
Extraordinary. Can we meet for an interview?
Thank you, but I'm already late.
Murder is my favorite. Yeah, we really would be. Okay. Probably. It's not a hard thing. I need more investigation stuff. (1905) is when this takes place. Okay, maybe I can't really look at anything else.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences. Thank you. Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin.
Don't act like you don't hate the
How
peasants
did
as
he
well.
pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
I'm curious myself. I haven't had a chance to find out.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell.
Well, yes, but that doesn't mean that you still don't like. You can't not like them.
I knew you'd turn up.
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Stasha loved you in his own way. You look well. Ligia said he found some quack healer.
Yes, thank you.
You don't recognize me, do you? But do you
Exactly, so you still hate peasants.
Starlings? Uncle Veronin,
So don't act like you're better than me.
don't worry. I probably wouldn't recognize myself anymore. Go look in on your sister. She's worried. We'll talk at home.
Sister?
Victor. I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad too.
Exactly.
How are you holding up?
You're my #1
This
peasant.
caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly.
Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late, and we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home.
I get
And I'll leave
everything.
you alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
See? And we'll say
Fine.
goodbye.
Let's get this over with.
So we're here already. It's about time you get it.
So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago.
15 years. Read the obituary aloud.
After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absorbed, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better. Definitely closer to the truth.
Yeah.
The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong.
Ooh, you were wrong.
Back with 2 salutors.
Leave now.
Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
Oh, snap.
Have you been eavesdropping like that for long?
All my life. I came to pay my respects to the dead. Stanisław and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
Haven't made up
I
the mind.
haven't had time to think about it.
I understand. I hope you'll find some reason to stay here a little longer. Again, my condolences.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Konieczkin.
Konieczkin?
Goodbye.
Such interesting friends you had.
Good. That's what work meetings are for. Does that mean there's another salutor?
I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
I feel like this is all gonna come in handy. Offensive note. The people that know what its guests came to their farewells. To father, it turns out that he had both friends who were clearly affected by his death, enemies who would find exceptional pleasing. Okay. Do all your taxes during the meeting. Go to the family home in northern Schrodimisi.
We can go. The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, But I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors?
Ew.
Konstancja Shabwowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
Ask Lygia if you ought to intervene. Don't cause a problem for her.
I can sort it out, but it might cause you some trouble.
It's not worth getting your hands dirty over.
Get out of here, or I might decide you're attacking an Imperial official, and you'll wake up tomorrow in the Citadel.
Are you threatening me, Judge?
Yes.
I'm actually spurring you from him. Would you rather try your luck with a Thaumaturgy? Come on, children. I'm sure my Pietia is already waiting for us at home.
Those two are having a heated discussion behind them.
Are you coming with us?
I'm gonna look
Thank you,
around
but
for a
if
bit.
you don't mind, I'd prefer to spend some time alone.
Remember, we're waiting with the lawyer.
And look after yourself.
I want to know what's going on there.
It's not the city you remember anymore.
What are you two talking about? Hey, pay attention to me. Hey, snap. No? Okay. What's this? Tram, okay. That's okay, so I guess I can't really do much. To northern Strabadaba. Yeah, it looks like everything's locked. It's probably because it's nighttime. Dr. Campbell's safe arsenic soap. Ooh. I love arsenic soap. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Action, reaction. There we go. I do. Makes my skin all soft and tingly.
Young Mr. Shulsky, after all these years, goodness gracious, you're drenched.
Good evening, Grażynka.
Don't make me get the blazing sauce for you, Dream.
Come to the kitchen now. You can warm up by the stove. And that drunken judge, maybe you can drag him out too.
Where's my sister?
In the study, already waiting with the lawyer. She said you were running late. Should I make you some cocoa, master? It would warm you up a little.
Yeah,
Make
cocoa.
an extra creamy one for Lygia.
Lygia, not Lugia.
On her. Now, your sister's putting a
She's not a Pokemon. She might be a Pokemon. I don't know.
But she's really having a hard time. It's lovely to see you again. But that's enough jabber for now. I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip
And
up
the
food for you all
cocoa.
later. We'll talk soon.
Why are all... Oh, never mind. I was like, why are all these people in my house? Then I remembered it's because the funeral just happened.
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth again. I already failed to recognize someone once today, but you look familiar.
Well, I should think so. I was the victim of one of your starling hunts. Voronins must not be very memorable, cousin.
Pietia, forgive me, and for shooting you as well. How are you doing?
Just some heart problems, not a subject for today. I'm sorry about Uncle Stanislav. Forgive me for not coming to the funeral. I can't bear cemeteries.
We'll have to meet up again.
Goodbye.
So many things to do. Okay, that's it down here.
I'm glad you're here. I thought I'd have to drink alone.
So many goodies laid out for the guests. Having trouble picking something for yourself, Judge?
But this was Stashio's. It was special. Amber liqueur with quinces.
Quinces?
I think you mean quince liqueur with amber, right?
Oh.
If it's not here, I'm sure it's in the basement. But I won't grope around down there in the dark now. I've got my hands full.
Now, I don't want to trouble you either.
Of course.
Victor,
Back to the basement.
could you track down a little bottle for your uncle?
I suppose I'm obligated to accept this mission.
Good lad. A nephew like you is a treasure.
After we touch everything else. Okay. Yeah, we gotta touch everything before we leave. No, don't do that. Quince liqueur with amber. Your uncle's a drunk. Literally everything.
How did it go? Mission accomplished?
Give him the bottle of
I
liqueur.
think this is the one Uncle wanted.
Yes. This is our little funeral battle.
There's a little funeral.
We'll meet in Stasha's study after every funeral we went to, and raise
So
a toast
drunk.
to the dead. And recently, we've been seeing one another more and more at such events. More and more. But this time, even he has left me. So, to an easy death, as Stasha and I used to say.
How did he die?
Hasn't
Moira.
Lena told you?
I haven't even had the chance to ask.
He didn't suffer, but such images in the memory are better saved for
Sure.
later.
Probably send him a few
I
extra
prefer to
things too.
remember him as he was alive. What then? Am I drinking alone?
Propose your own toast.
May the ground be soft, Father. I'm not betting there's an afterlife.
Mm-hmm. Oh. You need to send me a picture of the thing you got yesterday.
Shall we get to the reading of the will?
I need another moment.
You'll all have to wait for me a moment yet.
All right, but hurry up.
Yeah, it's because you're too busy talking about to the other person. So neglectful. Green square. Oh, okay. So that is the exit. Garden. To the garden! This child is playing in the rain. And these people are just sitting out there like it's nothing. Oh, wow. It's like all she's done today. Oh, is that all she does every day? Oh. Oh, well, let me get changed. Straight back, stern expression noises in the air. Two boys. Okay. Oh, shit. There are more salutors. Yes. Okay. I'm mostly just after the points right now. So it wouldn't let me read. Well, this is a fancy bathroom. Look at that tub. I want that tub. I need that tub.
I am ready, Mr. Shulsky. I only need all of you.
I need it more.
Can we start reading your father's will?
Agree.
Yes, let his will be done.
Again. Let's begin if everyone is ready. Would you all please take a seat? Ladies and gentlemen, by the
I do.
of my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of all Russia, I hereby testify. Mr. Shulsky's last will and testament were prepared several years ago in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire, that is, myself. My last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888. In the name of the Holy Trinity. Amen.
Yeah, the lawyer in
Therefore,
silence.
my first irrevocable wish is to
the
appoint
thing I'm going to
as
send the pic
executrix of
of.
this will my daughter,
Okay.
Lydia Shulska. Immediately after my death, an inventory shall be conducted in full accordance with the law. After completing the inventory, all my personal movables will be sold at public auction. And let the funds raised thereby be donated on the anniversary of my death to the beggars near that cemetery. The administration of the remainder of my fortune I leave, without restriction, to the person of my daughter, Lydia.
I'm not even getting a teaspoon.
All movables
Yeah, double check.
and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them. I merely offer her one piece of advice. I wish that the business should be conducted with modesty, prudence, and honesty, as I have conducted it my whole life.
A joker to the very end.
To my brother-in-law and oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following. My collection of muskets and 2 revolvers, dating to the uprising in memory of our first meeting.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement.
Enjoy your retirement.
Okay. Wait for the end of the ceremony.
I would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Shulsky, by entrusting him with the use of my personal black grimoire.
Ooh.
In the hope that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will and testament. Carry it out solemnly, though you may have found it burdensome. However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
It was stolen.
Yes, it certainly does. And what is that, may I ask?
I am not in possession of
I knew
this grimoire. The late Mr. Shulsky used it up until his death, yet no one left it with me after his passing.
Meaning it's disappeared? Did Father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
It was only because of the grimoire that we could identify him at all.
What actually happened? How did he die?
A building collapsed on top of him.
Oof.
I don't know any other way of putting it.
A building? It collapsed on top of him? How? How did this happen?
How does a building just collapse?
Papa had gone for his habitual walk. Every Tuesday and Thursday, he'd take a stroll to get some space, as he put it. When he didn't come back for a long time, I got the bad feeling something had happened. Then...
We rode there together. An entire wall of a tenement had collapsed.
Oof.
There were 3 victims, including Stasio, who had the bad luck to simply be walking by. To see him there in that condition, it's beyond description.
The grimoire. Could someone have taken it?
Perhaps, in all that confusion.
But why would anyone want Papa's grimoire? An ordinary person won't use it. Would the Thaumaturgy just happen to be passing by?
Father had all his knowledge in there, but I don't know if it would be useful to someone other than him. I don't even know why he left it to me.
I'm sure Stasio had a reason.
Okay.
Where did it happen? Where was this building?
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police station. Anyway, you can miss it.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death that fate prepared for him.
Yeah, we'll just do this.
I foresaw a slightly more pleasant end for him myself. I doubt even he deserved such a horrible death.
Even though he is an asshole.
Those might be the kindest words you've ever said on the subject of a father.
How typical of his sort of person to keep a portrait in his study of a family that was only a family on canvas. Not long after the painting was done, he got divorced, ruined the Nijitsis, and kicked out his son. But there the portrait hangs, as if family meant anything at all.
I don't know what exactly happened with Aboritse, but I know that Papa felt guilty. You don't want to forgive him even now that he's gone?
No.
The dead need no forgiving. And as for forgetting, I don't know how. It's just a shame about the grimoire.
What do you intend to do?
Building.
I think we have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could. This is a good lead, but is it the only one?
No.
And where are Father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
And the store? I should check that too.
I've started stock taking there to distract myself, and I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
Of course.
As you wish. Father evidently knew a certain Ivan Konieczkin. Have you heard anything about him?
Konieczkin? No, doesn't ring a bell.
All sorts of people came to Papa's store. That doesn't mean every one of them might know something about the grimoire.
That's true. You've got your work cut out for you.
And Mordechai
Might as well get as much information as we can.
I don't think so. He worked with Father, but he left more than a year ago. I don't know why. He was an assistant at our, well, my store.
Do you know where I might find him?
Sadly, no.
Do you have any other ideas?
Now at least I can see how little I know. Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere.
Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a rest.
I'll see you out.
Go on, get out!
Goodbye, Uncle. And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
The most important thing is you're here now.
Thought you changed your toe yesterday.
How do you find our old stomping ground? Yes, I'm not too fond of this place either. This
Oh,
is
I
where
thought you
had
said
my
it was
last
every 2
conversation
days.
With my father, just before I left. If you can call it a conversation. Can you see my dreams? Nightmares, actually. Ever since I decided to come back, I keep reliving the same memory. The loan shark incident. I've been seeing his death more and more lately. I wonder if his shop is still there.
Ah, okay, well, I guess that makes sense. Books and hard leather bindings with many bookmarks. Okay. I love you too. Even though you're leaving me. I will. Occupied with the search of knowledge. You better. From he was looking for something, hunting for saluters, exploring the mysteries of everything related to thaumaturgy. The only thing I still don't know is where it led him. Listen. Chopin Nocturne in B flat minor. What? Oh. Okay. Oh, I have 2 points. I can't advance these ones anymore. Oh, and this costs 2 as well. Oh, shit. Okay. Increases damage from Sarah's next attack by 50%. So there's 4 of your health points for every enemy in the suffering state. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less of it. Maybe if we put Bloody Rejuvenation with this. Make sure you focus instead of taking damage. Okay, I'll do that one. Phone! I got it!
Hello?
I talk here? Do you hear me now? Victor? Victor, are you there?
Grigori? Yes.
Victor, where are you?
On the other end of the line, at home, where the telephone rang.
Incredible.
Find out how we got the
How
number.
did you know I have a telephone at home?
Something's interrupting you, Victor. I am telecommunicating with you to say I found lodgings here in Warsaw.
Hi, DJ.
If you need me, I'm by the cemetery. What number is it? Yes. 7 Powaskowska Street. Number
It's about
7
time.
Cemetery, Powaskowska.
I'm glad. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear you as well. Goodbye. I want to end now. What do I... like this? Wonderful device. Remarkable. Hello? Oh, and now?
Rasputin made his very first phone call.
Have you found anything yet about the grimoire? Is there any way I can help?
Ask about the
What's
company.
next for you? You're in charge here now. Have you got some kind of grand scheme?
A grand scheme? For now, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Certain customers are unconvinced that a woman can handle running a business. What's worse, a woman without powers. You know what I mean. A thaumaturge at my side would shut them all up. After all, it's your heritage too.
I don't know anything about running a company, but if I can help in any way, you can count on me.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I trust the smoke doesn't bother you.
Nope.
The trousers are an
Okay.
original style. Until now, I'd only seen women in trousers in the East.
First of all, they're practical. It's the 20th century. It's high time we started dressing comfortably.
I admit that she's brave.
You've always been brave, never afraid of anything or anybody. Like when Mother almost had a fit because you dunked my best tie in hot cocoa.
I didn't care that she was angry. I wanted to get you back for not wanting to play with me.
Because you were being too annoying.
You meant to say brave. By the way, Grażyna still makes cocoa every evening. You can conjure up the flavor of childhood if you want. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Comment on her smoking.
You used to detest the smell of tobacco. You'd hold your breath going into Father's study.
That's true, but when I'd stay here, alone with Papa, and somehow over the years I got used to it. I don't know when I started copying him even.
Daddy's girl. You were always closer to him.
That's not true. I was just less rebellious than you, his thaumaturge son. Now come on, what else is on your mind?
Okay, now we'll go on to the main
I
thing.
found a trace of a woman that I couldn't identify.
Probably Svetlana Rumyantseva.
What?
Who is she? And what did Father have to do with her?
Svetlana is a Russian aristocrat who travels with the Romanovs' court.
Oh.
I can only tell you she was a customer of Father's.
A customer? If you don't want to say, then don't. Where can I find her?
When she's in town, she stays at the Imperial Hotel.
She might know something that will help me find the grimoire.
Not so fast. To get in, you're going to need me and my connections. Svetlana is famous for her soirees where she hosts the crème de la
It's like, what the fuck is that? Ah,
What's a soiree?
It's a
How
party.
long did you say you lived with Mother in Paris? Just a party, if you like. Do you know what that is?
Very funny.
We could go together. How about you track down some evening clothes?
I've
and
not
I'll
seen her
sort
take
out
a
the
drag
invitation.
of that yet.
And I won't take no for an answer.
Sadly, you never give me a chance. Unfortunately, everything in my wardrobe is antediluvian. I need a tailor.
There's a shop
It's also
on
not gone
Pleasant
down any.
Street that's fairly decent and quick. We also have barbers in Warsaw in case you want to do something about whatever you have growing on your head.
Yay.
And face.
To the barber and the tailor. Ooh, wrong way. It's fake. You're fake. What is this? I don't know what that means. Okay. Hey, where's my special stuff? I got the deluxe edition. Where's my extras?
Excuse me.
Oh, the cigarette.
Damn it. I forgot to tell
I knew that.
Sorry, what?
You tell me. What is it?
I need some evening
Yeah.
wear. Quick.
Good proportions.
Thank you.
Alterations won't take long. Your name and address, sir?
Viktor Shulsky, 9 Green Square.
I'll send a messenger when I'm done. And Mr. Shulsky, if you'll allow me a moment of candor, as it often seems no one dares to address you with it.
Sorry, what?
Go and find yourself a barber in Pavonsky.
Yeah, that's where I'm
You
going.
look like a troglodyte.
How dare you?
Now, I'd like to go to my business.
I won't bother you.
A troglodyte. How dare he? This way. What do I have in my bag? Oh. Okay. Okay, tell me to go here. Not sure where the... Oh, the barb... Okay, I guess we're going the right way. They're still arguing. Okay.
Let's wait.
Talk to Upier.
Did you miss the city?
Ah, yes.
Me neither.
We'll get up. Zababa.
Come in.
Ask for a haircut.
Set my hair to rights.
Yes, sir.
Yay, okay. Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients. Do you like it?
Yes, you're talented.
Years of practice.
Doctor
My
Strange.
clients are always satisfied.
Okay, now I should be able just to continue. Am I going back home? I think so. Yep. Assume my clothes were delivered then?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I see you went to a barber. That's something at least.
Recently I met a bearded guy who's not especially fussy about his appearance. And yes, people welcome him everywhere with open arms anyway.
Maybe he's a natural charmer. I've heard that can get you into the Imperial even without a tailcoat.
Very funny.
Are you getting dressed so we can go, or have you changed your plans?
Get dressed.
Yes, let's go and see if I do fit in.
In that case, I'll go get changed too. Look at you. And here I worried I was the only one who looked good in trousers. Very chic choice.
Thank you. You look fantastic.
Thank you. You think Papa would be mad that we're going to a party right after his funeral?
Probably.
I hope so.
Victor.
He could have kept from losing the Black Grimoire. Are we ready?
Yes, the carriage is waiting.
Welcome to the Imperial Hotel. How may I help you?
Ligia Shulska, here on the invitation of Svetlana Rumiantseva.
God, I could never be able to pronounce that last name.
The soiree is taking place in apartment 237, second floor. I wish you a thrilling and successful evening.
I'm impressed. How did you sort that out?
Our name still means something. Let's do our best to keep it that way, all right?
Yeah. I have no idea how I'd ever be able to pronounce that. Ooh, it's the snake demon.
Who are you, my golden slithering friend?
Victor? Victor. Victor! Can you hear me?
Yes. Of course.
These people are just waiting for us to put a foot wrong, understand? We're walking into the Viper's Den, brother.
Sounds about right. Okay, we'll join
I'm
in a
going
minute.
to hang around here a little longer. I'll meet you upstairs.
Huh. See you there.
Isn't that so too? There's something in this area. In the golden cage is the whisper of a woman who contemptly at opening it. She was close to releasing the birds for a lark to watch the ensuing chaos, yet something stopped her, and the birds are still in the cage.
Well, well, someone new.
Good evening.
Good evening, Viktor Shulsky.
Irina Orlova of those Orlovs.
Oh, not
This is
those
Natalia
Orlovs.
Olenskaya, and this strangely quiet soul is our delightful Sofia Skawan.
Irina is exaggerating. Nice to meet you, Mr. Shulsky.
The Governor General's daughter herself. How do you do?
What can you tell us?
I've heard a certain secret. Do you want to hear it?
Come now, we won't tell anyone.
We'll just do that.
Someone was recently playing with the lock on one of the gilded cages, wondering what would happen if all the birds escaped captivity. And I know for certain it was one of you.
Sophia, that sounds like you. Admit it.
They're not gonna do it.
And now what will happen to us, Mr. Shulsky?
In exchange for my discretion, I need another secret of
Might
yours.
as well.
That's the only way to keep everyone in check.
What should I choose?
Our fathers don't know we're here. There you are.
How naughty. None of your fathers know?
None. Especially not Sophia's. Otherwise, he wouldn't have let her come.
I'm very satisfied with this trade.
Maybe you'll tell us something about yourself.
Oh God, how's that going?
How are you enjoying yourselves?
We can't complain. Seeing as we're debutantes, we're getting a lot of attention.
Really? And what now?
I suspect you want to hear more about the book.
We've never met a thaumaturgist before. To tell the truth, I didn't believe they existed.
Wait.
A
Iced coffee on your hands? Not in your hands, but on them.
That trick with the cage, you've impressed me.
I need to slip away for a moment.
We should go as well. We've really forgotten ourselves around you.
That's nice to hear, but I understand. The soiree won't wait.
I hear Rumian
Right?
has invited a real medium.
Will there be ghosts? That I'd like to see.
And not just in your hands, but on them. Oh, procession of slender legs, a review of colorful feathers and sweet voices. Unlike vaudeville dancers, these beauties make their lovers part with their fortune unwittingly. Another had a picture of a gun in front of a Jesus statue. It was immediate, nope, then I don't blame you. Mother of pearl handle, likely used predominantly to conceal its owner's cheeky grin. Okay. What is this? Okay. Check down here before we continue. Because this is what I do.
Mr. Shulsky.
I didn't expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is. And what brings you to the Imperial?
That's what
I
he's
could
doing.
ask you the same question.
I'm passing the time.
Uh-huh.
Ah, curious hobby.
I'm simply interested in people.
A doctor, thaumaturge, or policeman could say the same.
Your interest flatters me. Who knows? Maybe the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, and someday we'll even be friends.
I don't trust him.
How well did you know my tree?
We enjoyed talking and lending one another a hand.
If I may, there's one question niggling at me. How did you get so many scars?
Why do you ask?
I've heard that Russian officers in training have drunken duels with sabers after hours.
No. A very peculiar custom, if that's true.
So where did those scars come from?
I've led an interesting life.
Mm-hmm.
The cream of Warsaw society is here, so I thought it would be worth showing my face.
With a name like yours, I'm sure you fit right in. After all, someone must have invited you.
I'm not worthy. My sister brought me along out of pity, I think.
And so, Miss Ligia is here too.
Why do you ask?
No reason. What are you hoping for this evening?
Who knows? Maybe I'm keeping an eye out for the future Mrs. Shulska.
Best of luck. You'll need it, since Ligia ended up with the entire inheritance.
How does he know? Yeah, how the fuck does he know?
All these things?
People talk, I listen. That's all.
Who did you say you were to my father?
A trusted acquaintance. I supported him with good advice. Though truth be told, he rarely needed it. Your father had a gift for making good decisions.
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
Ones that were good for your family. Perhaps we'll have the chance to return to this another time.
God, everyone has to talk in circles.
Yes, I'm sure.
No one ever just outright says what I ask. Ooh, there's a lot.
Thaumaturgy never fails me. There is something here.
Okay.
Maybe that's enough. What do you want?
Oh god, it's got a chicken.
The trick with entering someone's head. I know one person who can do that.
You're not much of a thaumaturge if you can't. You come here to torment me, unmask me.
I don't see any fun in unmasking you.
So what do you want?
I don't know about a saluter.
Is quite impressive.
It's a siren.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Madame, you're being impolite. What about a little competition? We'll see who wins.
I'll pass.
Okay.
I think your idea of pretending to be a medium is fantastic.
It sounds like I impress you.
How many people know?
Is that a threat?
Raise a subject.
I noticed a wild saluter here. I understand your being here has something to do with him in particular.
Keep your nose out of this.
Why?
because I'm warning you?
I'll do what I want.
That's not such a ladylike tone, madame. Maybe we should just let the best one catch that saluter.
You mean yourself?
What do you know about this saluter? Do you know its name?
Don't you?
A name doesn't tell us much anyway. All that matters is picking out the person in this crowd with the flaw.
I know perfectly well who carries the flaw.
No, you don't.
Another reason for you to stay out of it.
The person with the flaw attended the seance, right? So I'm on the right track.
Have you finished?
End the discussion.
So should we finish up?
That would be best. And listen to me carefully, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Shulsky, but you can call me Victor.
Now, Mr. Shulsky, you will vanish like a bad dream, and I will get back to work.
Yeah, she's rude. Discreet half words, meaningful half smiles, and sidelong glances from behind a fan merely appearances. The truth is that I have found myself in a den of snakes. People must tread carefully here. Oh. There was nothing in this room. Okay.
Here you are.
Gentlemen, meet my brother.
Viktor Shulsky.
The last Shulsky to wear trousers. You don't know that. Miss Ligia could yet produce an heir to the fortune. Maybe even with me, if she doesn't tell my wife.
Oh,
but let's talk like men. You intend to take over your father's company, correct?
Gentlemen, my sister knows what she's doing. Across the world, women rule over entire societies, like Great Britain.
Yeah.
Do you remember Queen Victoria?
I suppose it's true what they say about you.
Yes? What's that?
You've lost your mind.
Say thank you.
Thank you. I've worked long and hard at that.
Good luck with your business, miss.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Have I crossed the line?
Nonsense. You know, thank you for believing in me, especially in
I think that's probably what the one that said my pride was too low to say.
progress with Svetlana.
I've taken a long, deep look at Samira. She's no medium. Samira is a thaumaturge on the hunt.
On the hunt?
Madame has spotted a salutar that's attached to one of the guests.
What kind of salutar?
Remember those fairy tales Mother used to read us? And the legend of the golden snake?
Yes, Veles.
Yes. I'm glad you're here.
Are you also hunting for him?
I admit I like to have him. I haven't made up my mind.
Be careful.
I am.
Alice shall be mine.
Made up my mind. Sofia Skawan, the Governor General's daughter. Do you know her?
No, and I don't suggest you make her acquaintance either. Kawan can't stand thaumaturges.
Guess who I ran into again? All mysterious and carved up.
Ivan Konieczkin?
What do you know about him?
Not much. He was an acquaintance of Papa's. Well, in theory, it's thanks to him that we're here.
What? Ligia?
I know that nothing comes for free, but he really didn't want anything.
Yeah, he looks like a real altruist. You enjoying yourself in this Viper's den?
The vodka is quite tolerable. I'm observing my own brother taking out his anger on ordinary mortals.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So at least now we know not to talk about thaumaturgy to some lady.
And the general says to him, "Tell us something funny."
Which might be her.
Then Bautsky replies, "General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?"
Oh, that's so funny.
Tell it tomorrow at the Orwoffs. Who might this be joining our conversation?
You know, sir, your face looks familiar to me.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party. See you there.
I think I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme. How do you find my soirée?
I admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
You spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
15 years. Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
Believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as untamed steps.
I don't believe that, but
You've
okay.
met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
How is it being part of the Tsar's court?
It is a blessing and a curse. Forgive me if I do not elaborate.
I've already met several distinguished guests. Madame Samira definitely stands out.
She is exceptional, isn't she? Her presence is the crowning glory of the evening. Has anyone else caught your eye?
Ivan Konieczkin, for instance. Apparently, he knew my father.
How remarkable. I wasn't aware. Konieczkin is something of a secretive person. And have you yet had occasion to meet the debutants of the season?
I'll be sure to seek them out.
This evening, Sofia Skowan herself is to grace us with her presence.
Well, well.
I suggest you move quickly. The competition is fierce.
The crux of the matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you, both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow. Please accept my condolences.
Svetlana
The only
Petrovna,
option not
I must
done.
insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
Mr. Szulski, I assure you we have the most delectable vodka. Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's séance. It will be an unforgettable experience. I wonder, is that truly everything our soirée can offer you?
Ooh, what's that?
I've got no choice but to suffer through tonight.
No
What was
need to
that?
mince words.
Svetlana refuses to talk openly with me. Maybe she's anxious about all the gossip, hungry ears around us. Still, I can feel she wants to tell me something. I should watch her surroundings closely. Maybe I can learn something. Okay. Yes. All of the court drama. So am I just supposed to follow Svetlana's thoughts? Court drama is fun drama, though.
I felt something. Where is it?
Okay, her usually steady hands were shaking as her eyes followed. The remains contain the author's concerns about Svetlana's condition, expressed in a seemingly kind-hearted tone. The message ends with a veiled threat foreshadowing desire to interfere. Solidified wax carries the memory of honest grief mixed with fear. However, the emotions were quickly concealed with every practiced composure. Okay. Okay. String of pearls. No one wonders if Svetlana was reluctant to talk. He's afraid if someone's watching her closely, especially if that someone knows a lot about her, and maybe even her pent-up desire to escape. Besides, she had an affair with my father. Maybe I can make her confide in me. I'll ask her about what I came here for, the Black Grimoire. Oops, sound like she left. Can I talk to her again?
Shuski, don't play with me.
I saw one of your posters. You look different in it.
Really? The illustration doesn't reflect reality?
How should I take that? No one warned me that I should get in costume for the party.
Ugh, I beg your pardon.
I'm just noting that you stand out among these boring guests.
Impudent.
Just a bit uncouth, I'd say.
Yeah,
I know the hostess well.
Will you leave me alone if I say I don't?
No.
Svetlana Petrovna invited me, and I am doing my best to meet her expectations. Let's keep out of one another's way.
Okay, who's she gonna summon?
Whose soul are you summoning tonight, dear madame?
I only know which one I'd prefer to banish. Shoot.
Maybe my dead father's. If you manage that, it would spare me a lot of trouble.
Now we'll never know.
Okay.
I'll disappear. For now.
For now!
Sometimes it's good to let things go and leave other people in peace, for your own benefit.
You take it as a challenge.
Take up this gauntlet.
Did I see that you've met this Madame person?
Unfortunately, Svetlana doesn't want to breathe a word of it.
I'm sure she doesn't trust you. In company like this, that speaks well of her.
Why the cold shoulder, Ligia?
I've never liked her. Her manner gets under my skin.
I think so. I think we're gonna fight her. I said we scandal and imbibes gossip from other people's lips, which sits very well with the salutor prowling around. The flaw must belong to someone keen on playing games and plotting, a schemer by nature. Oh yeah, pull out all of the knives. Where's my knife from? That is.
Did you know that Papa had an affair with the host of this party?
Are you sure?
Absolutely. As sure as the Thaumaturgy can be. I felt what he felt when, well, you know.
Ooh.
Oh, stop!
That's gotta be awful.
Quickly, change the subject.
Okay.
I'm going.
So I'm assuming Svetlana left her apartment. Oh, guess not. Yeah. Especially if he feels the things. Ooh, that's gotta be weird.
I was looking for you.
Do you smoke?
Oh, look, she's gonna smoke, and we probably won't see her take a drag off it either.
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Victor.
Ask.
This one.
The burned note. Who sent it? I only sensed underhanded kindness.
Da, the Ochrana. I don't know which one of them exactly, if that's what you're asking. I've worked hard at it.
What is going on back there?
When did you receive this note?
A few weeks ago, back before your father.
I see.
He's like moving in slow motion.
You two had an affair.
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship. It was just that we were both looking in the same direction.
What do you mean by looking in the same direction? That large travel chest. You changed your mind
About whether or not to pack. Right then, I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences. In this game of false appearances, I'm the best.
Are you, though?
I still don't know how this lovely note ended up in your hands. But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls, and on it, your feelings of guilt.
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
Damn right I do.
Tsarina Alexandra gave you those pearls. You two are close.
I am her confidant. I could call her my friend. I see how much she devotes to her family and the nation.
Yet something has changed. Your feelings of guilt. Do they have something to do with Tsarina Alexandra?
With the whole empire, Ruski mir in Podavai. We, the establishment, perceive the need for change. We want reform. The Colossus is already teetering, but if it falls... La guillotine, mon chéri.
The guillotine, my love.
Ideally, closer to the west.
Where was my father in all this?
Willingly or otherwise, he was part of the establishment that wanted change and could see revolution before it arrived.
The Ochrana knew about you, hence the note.
They're still just moving in slow motion. Almost like me.
Isn't it time you told me why you really came to my soirée?
Do you think the Ochrana killed my father?
Your father was crushed by a building. I don't think that's how the Ochrana works.
They might, who knows?
Perhaps you're right. What do you intend to do now?
Nothing. The soirées will continue. Society has come to expect it. Everything will stay the same. I myself shall manage.
I hoped you might know something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No. And the collapsed building? Have you been there?
Not yet.
Not yet.
However, how hard it is, you should check there. It will give you more understanding than all the investigators.
Okay, DJ, thanks for stopping by.
My dear boy, I know nothing
No
about
subtle threads of
Stanislav's
it.
books. I'm sorry, but I can't help you there.
There's more.
But I will not let you leave empty-handed. I strongly believe that there's one place you ought to visit. What you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
No, thank you for listening.
Okay. Letters, father's letters to Svetlana were very tender and romantic. I would not have expected this from him. If these letters had fallen into the wrong hands, they could have done a lot of damage to the lovers. Oh, okay.
Venice. Don't run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is at hand. With lights dimmed and the curtains drawn, the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table.
For you, sir?
I'm surprised she gave me one. Examine the card.
Fool. Our dear madame is fooling around and thinks you can scare me off. I'm done wasting time on this.
Let us gather in secret ritual. Let's not keep the souls waiting too long. Let us also make every effort together not to spoil their visit.
In the dark, Madame Samira then covered the windows and dim the lights. The seance requires a certain aura, so the apartment must be kept in darkness until it's over. Oh, I don't have them. My mind is only 2. Okay. Wooden armrest looks battered. Okay. So there must still be more.
May I have a word?
Are you having fun?
No. So you won't give me anything else.
Shusky, don't play with me.
I'll disappear. For now.
Don't hurry back.
Mr. Shulsky, may I have a word?
How can I help?
My friends and I are just playing Truth Order, and now it's my turn. Won't you dazzle me with your powers?
Your father would not be thrilled about you playing games with the Thaumaturgy.
Maybe that's precisely the point. To keep violating his wishes?
First, please tell me the rules of this game.
Of course, I'm being silly. After all, you've been away a long time. It's simple. Each player in turn must admit a truth or accept a dare. Anyone who doesn't must drop out of the game and thereby loses.
Okay.
And I don't like to lose.
So you're gonna cheat.
I would guess that to you, a dare would be the lesser of two evils.
How very perceptive. It involves finding out my comrades' secrets, Irina, Maxim, or Sergei. The trick is that you're cleverer at it than I am.
Sure, I'll accept the dare.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Let me see what I can find. Will any secret do?
Any. I'll wait anxiously for your return.
I'll take a look around.
That lit up the room. Maxim is lonely as well as we all are from time to time. He tries to drown his feelings in alcohol, but the effect of the opposite of his intentions. His attention is drawn by Sophia Scallon's family, Irina. Okay. Let's check further over here then. It's with that. Plucked leaves. Someone was nervously plucking palm leaves. Arnold leaf. Erna wound leaves. Wound leaves around her finger with abandon. Okay. Hesitancy prevents Irina from making a decision. She feels torn. She would like to indulge herself and spend some time with Maxim, but she cannot make a move. Thus she is in limbo, going over all possible scenarios in her head. Anything? I can't level up my mind anymore. Because I don't have the Salutor for that. I do like the design of these.
They're getting impatient. What have you found out?
Right? Like, why even have that as an option already if I don't have access to it? So I'm wondering if maybe there's like there must be like a new game plus for this.
En parlant de secrets, I found your fan.
Oh, and I was just thinking that I hadn't remembered where I'd left it.
Very interesting. The fan revealed to me that you dropped it on purpose.
You've got me. I was hoping the right person would find it. And here we are.
Wonder if she's the one who the Salutor's connected
I was
to.
wondering where you'd gone off to.
Sergei, this is Mr. Viktor Shulsky, a Thaumaturge.
It's a pleasure.
Mr. Shulsky.
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dirt together.
At your service.
Now time for truth.
I knew it!
Are you seeing anyone?
Sophia seems to be toying with me. She keeps boldly asking about my private men. I guess she might not be the one, but looking for a strength in her impertinence. I only wonder if she's toying with Viktor Shulsky, the person, or the Thaumaturge. The scheming of Scalen's daughter has made her the elite's favorite. Her plots provide distraction and make up for the content of neatly spreading gossip. At the moment, I am the object of her games. She's teasing me to spite her father, who hates Thaumaturges. Or is it just a charade to make her loneliness, to mask her loneliness?
My heart is already taken.
I was counting on a different response.
Of course you were.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sophia and I must leave for the seance. Madame is waiting.
Thank you once more.
See you. Therefore, Velis chased Sophia Skawan and her floor here.
Yeah, so I was right.
She seemed like such an innocent girl, didn't she? It's no coincidence she focused on me. After all, old Skawan hates Thaumaturges. The little scam. If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table. Either her scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw. I hope her father doesn't find out.
Okay, after the game of Truth or Dare, something flickered around Sophia's scalon. A flaw induced by scheming. It fits. After all, Sophia has fondness for high society and playing games. Velis, the inciter, is lured by the flaw of the schemer of Sophia Scalon. In order to capture him, I'll have to play by the rules here, which means exposing Sophia to some stirring experience. I sense that a scandal is inevitable. Okay. So I think I'm gonna end stream here. And I will be streaming all week this week for this game. I will be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And we will obviously get Velis. And we will continue our story. Let's see, who can I raid? Okay, we will raid Original Steven. They are currently streaming Resident Evil 3. I do hope everyone had fun. And like I said, I will be back tomorrow with more. I hope everyone has a good evening. And I will see you all tomorrow.
Bad.